Today, Mount Rushmore features 4 presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. During the initial planning stages, the carving era, and even after completion, many people had opinions on who should or should not be included. Ultimately, sculptor Gutzon Borglum had the final say. While there have been many proposals for the 4 to become 5, perhaps the most fascinating one was that spearheaded by a woman for a woman. In 1936, nearly a decade after initial carving began, there was a proposal for a 5th edition. A bill promoting the inclusion of Susan B. Anthony was introduced in both the House and Senate. Susan B. Anthony was a leading figure in the women's rights movement. An activist from an early age, she supported the temperance movement, was an abolitionist, and a prominent suffragist. She campaigned ceaselessly for equal rights for women, including their right to vote. None fought for Anthony's inclusion as fervently as Rose Arnold Powell. Early on, Powell had urged the inclusion of Anthony. She wrote to President Coolidge after learning he had attended the dedication in 1927. Later, she spoke to Borglum directly and wrote scores of letters to him and other prominent figures over the years. Powell found a key ally in Eleanor Roosevelt, who also came to support the idea. Eleanor Roosevelt even wrote to Borglum in an attempt to persuade him. While Borglum opposed the idea, holding fast to his vision of a memorial that commemorated those who founded, preserved, expanded, and developed our nation, he did so quietly and diplomatically. He did not want to offend the First Lady or President Roosevelt. It was Congress who settled the matter when House Appropriations Committee required that the money only be used for the figures already begun. Carving on the memorial was completed in 1941, shortly after Borglum's death. Even if there were enough granite for another figure, no new faces will be added in the future. But imagine if there were a 5th edition. Who would you choose for such an honor? Or would you leave the memorial as visitors see it today?